Pskov, a city in northwestern Russia, is super old and full of history. Nestled along the banks of the Velikaya River, this ancient city has witnessed countless historical events and transformations over the centuries. Its strategic location made it a significant center for trade, culture, and religion. It was founded over 1,000 years ago. The exact date of its founding is often debated, but it is generally accepted that Pskov was established in the 10th century. This makes it one of the oldest cities in Russia, with a rich tapestry of stories woven into its very fabric. This city has lots of cool stuff, but the churches built in the Pskov style are really special. These churches are not just places of worship. They are masterpieces of medieval architecture, reflecting the artistic and cultural influences that have shaped Pskov over the centuries. They're beautiful and tell a story about the past. Each church, with its unique design and intricate details, offers a glimpse into the lives and beliefs of the people who built and used them. The craftsmanship and artistry involved in their construction are truly remarkable. In this video, we'll explore these amazing churches, learning about where they came from, what makes them special, and why they're important. We'll delve into the history of their construction, the architectural techniques used, and the cultural significance they hold for the people of Pskov and beyond. Let's discover Pskov's awesome buildings. From the majestic Pskov Kremlin to the quaint, lesser-known churches scattered throughout the city, each structure has its own story to tell. We'll uncover the secrets of these buildings and understand their place in Pskov's rich history. The Pskov style of building, which was popular between the 1100s and 1600s, is really different. This style is characterized by its simplicity, functionality, and the use of local materials. The architects of Pskov developed a unique approach that set their work apart from other Russian architectural traditions. Pskov was a busy trading city, so it had lots of visitors from different places like Byzantium and Novgorod. These interactions brought new ideas and influences to Pskov, enriching its cultural and architectural landscape. The city's position as a trading hub made it a melting pot of different traditions and styles. These visitors brought their own ideas about building, and that helped create Pskov's unique style. The blend of Byzantine, Novgorodian, and local influences resulted in a distinctive architectural tradition that is both functional and aesthetically pleasing. These churches, with their boxy shapes, tall domes, and fancy decorations, show us Pskov's exciting past. They stand as a testament to the city's resilience, creativity, and the enduring legacy of its architectural heritage. Join us as we journey through time and explore the architectural wonders of Pskov. To understand why the Pskov style is so cool, we need to go back in time. Imagine a city that is not just a place but a living, breathing entity, evolving through centuries. Pskov, with its rich history and cultural tapestry, is one such city. Its story begins in the 1100s, a time when it was just starting to grow and prosper. It started in the 1100s when Pskov was growing and becoming richer. The city was strategically located, which made it a hub for trade and commerce. As merchants and traders flocked to Pskov, the city began to flourish economically and culturally. The bustling markets and the constant flow of goods and people brought new ideas and influences from far and wide. Pskov was part of a big trading group called the Hanseatic League. This league was a powerful economic and defensive alliance of merchant guilds and market towns in northwestern and central Europe. Being a member of this league meant that Pskov was connected to a vast network of trade routes, which facilitated the exchange of goods, culture, and knowledge. This meant lots of traders and artists came to Pskov from all over. The city became a melting pot of different cultures and traditions. Artists, craftsmen, and builders from various regions brought their unique styles and techniques, which began to blend with the local traditions of Pskov. This cultural exchange was crucial in shaping the distinctive Pskov style. All these different people and ideas helped shape the city's art and buildings. The influence of foreign artists and the integration of their techniques with local practices led to the creation of unique architectural and artistic styles. The Pskov style is a testament to this rich cultural amalgamation, reflecting the city's openness to new ideas and its ability to adapt and innovate. The Pskov style wasn't created out of nowhere. It was the result of centuries of cultural exchange and adaptation, The builders and artists of Pskov were not just imitators. They were innovators who took inspiration from various sources and created something uniquely their own. It borrowed ideas from other places. The Pskov style is a beautiful blend of different architectural traditions. The builders of Pskov were influenced by the styles and techniques they encountered through trade and cultural exchanges. They took these influences and adapted them to suit their own needs and preferences, creating a style that was both familiar and new. Byzantine buildings, with their big domes and decorations, were a big influence. The grandeur and elegance of Byzantine architecture left a lasting impression on the builders of Pskov. They incorporated elements such as domes, arches, and intricate decorative patterns into their own designs, adding a touch of Byzantine splendor to the Pskov style. Novgorod, which used local materials and simpler designs, also inspired Pskov. The practical and functional aspects of Novgorod's architecture, with its emphasis on the use of local materials and straightforward designs, resonated with the builders of Pskov. They adopted these principles, creating structures that were not only beautiful, but also practical and sustainable. By mixing these ideas and using local materials, Pskov's builders created a style that was both new and connected to its history. The Pskov style is a harmonious blend of various influences, reflecting the city's rich cultural heritage and its ability to innovate and adapt. It is a testament to the creativity and ingenuity of the builders and artists who shaped the city's architectural landscape. Pskov churches are easy to spot. Their unique architectural style sets them apart from other churches in Russia and around the world. When you walk through the streets of Pskov, these churches immediately catch your eye with their distinctive features. They have a special look that is both ancient and timeless. The architecture of Pskov churches reflects the rich history and cultural heritage of the region. Each church tells a story through its design, materials, and craftsmanship. One thing that makes them unique is their boxy shape. Unlike the elongated structures of many other churches, Pskov churches often have a more compact cubic form. This design choice is not just aesthetic but also practical, providing stability and strength. Most churches are long, but Pskov churches are more like cubes. This cubic design is a hallmark of Pskov architecture, making these churches easily recognizable. The compact shape also allows for a more intimate and communal worship experience. This makes them look strong and solid. The robust construction of Pskov churches gives them a fortress-like appearance, symbolizing protection and resilience. These churches have stood the test of time, weathering centuries of history. On top of the cube, you'll see a dome, often shaped like an onion and covered in shiny metal. These domes are not only visually striking, but also serve a symbolic purpose, representing the heavens and the divine. It looks like it's reaching for the sky. The domes of Pskov churches create a sense of upward movement, drawing the eyes and spirit towards the heavens. This architectural feature enhances the spiritual atmosphere of the churches. Besides the boxy shape and shiny domes, Pskov churches have other cool features. These include intricate carvings, decorative elements, and unique structural details that add to their charm and character. They often have porches with fancy carvings. These porches are adorned with detailed artwork that showcases the skill and creativity of the craftsmen who built them. Each carving tells a story and adds to the overall beauty of the church. These porches welcome you into the church. The inviting design of the porches creates a sense of warmth and hospitality, making visitors feel at home as they enter the sacred space. And don't forget the tall bell towers. These towers are a prominent feature of Pskov churches, rising high above the surrounding landscape. They serve both a practical and symbolic purpose. They ring the bells for prayer and look really impressive. The sound of the bells calling the faithful to prayer adds to the spiritual ambience of the area. The bell towers also serve as landmarks, guiding people to the church. All these details, along with local materials like wood and stone, make Pskov churches simple and grand at the same time. The use of natural materials connects the churches to their environment, while the intricate designs and solid construction reflect the community's devotion and craftsmanship. Pskov is sometimes called the City of 1,000 Churches. There are so many beautiful examples of the Pskov style. Some are super famous. The Church of the Transfiguration of the Saviour on Elena Street has a tall bell tower and amazing paintings inside. The Church of St. Nicholas from Usoka was moved to its current spot in the 1500s, and it fits in perfectly. Another cool church is the Church of St. Basil on the hill. It sits on a hill overlooking the city. Its simple design looks beautiful against the natural landscape. Each church in Pskov has its own story and special details, showing us how important faith and good building skills were to the people of Pskov. Let's talk about what makes Pskov architecture so special. The detailed designs, how well everything works together, and the smart use of local materials make these buildings beautiful even today. It's amazing how the builders combined beauty and practicality. Their skills were incredible, showing respect for old ways of doing things while also trying new ideas. This is the best of Pskov architecture. The churches of Pskov are more than just buildings. They're like a storybook about faith, culture, and history. Each church tells a tale of strength and belief. They've seen so much history happen, and they show us how important community and faith were to the people of Pskov. Taking care of Pskov's old buildings has been a big job. It's not just about fixing old stuff, it's about protecting history. Recently, the world noticed how important these buildings are. In 2019, the Pskov style was added to the UNESCO World Heritage List. This means Pskov's unique buildings are important to everyone, and people are working hard to keep them safe for the future. Even modern Russian buildings show the influence of the Pskov style. You can see it in the simple designs, how well they work, and how they fit in with nature. Architects today still learn from Pskov, mixing old ideas with new ones to make buildings that are both useful and beautiful. The Pskov style isn't just an old way of building. It shows us how creative people can be. It's a symbol of Pskov's identity, and it inspires us even today. Its simple, harmonious, and nature-friendly design is still important. As we build new things, we can learn from Pskov and create buildings that respect both the past and the future.